What if Apple is about to bring back one of its least popular iPhones? Again. Yeah, the same model people ignored the first time might suddenly return with the iPhone 18 Plus. And honestly, it raises more questions than excitement. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. Over the past few years, Apple's iPhone lineup has been a mix of clear winners and quiet failures. The standard models and Pro versions, consistent hits, but experiments like the Mini and Plus versions, not so much. The Mini disappeared first due to low demand, and the Plus didn't do much better. Apple then tried to pivot with something new, the iPhone Air, but even that reportedly struggled to gain traction. So now, the idea that Apple might circle back to the Plus model feels unexpected, to say the least. According to analyst Tim Long, Apple's 2026 lineup could include not just the base iPhone 18, but also a more affordable variant called the iPhone 18e, and possibly either an iPhone 18 Plus or a second-generation Air model. That's the twist, because until now, most rumors suggested Apple was refining the Air concept, not abandoning it. So either Apple is still undecided internally, or different sources are seeing different parts of the plan. And that matters more than it seems, because Apple doesn't usually revisit ideas that didn't work, at least not without a major rethink. The Plus models, like the iPhone 14 Plus and iPhone 16 Plus, were designed for users who wanted a bigger screen without paying Pro-level prices. On paper, that sounds like a smart move. In reality, most buyers either went for the cheaper base model or jumped straight to the Pro Max for the full experience. The Plus ended up stuck in the middle, not cheap enough, not premium enough. That's likely why Apple replaced it with the Air. The idea there was different. Make a thinner, lighter, more design-focused iPhone that feels new instead of just bigger. But if reports are accurate, the Air didn't exactly become a breakout success either. So if Apple is considering bringing back the Plus, it could signal something deeper. Maybe the company is still trying to figure out what the middle iPhone should actually be. And there's another interesting layer to all of this. Apple's release strategy itself might be changing. Reports suggest that the high-end models, like the iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max, will still launch around September, but other models could arrive at different times. For example, there's talk of an iPhone Fold launching later in the year, possibly in December. That would be a big shift from Apple's usual all-at-once approach, and would actually mirror what happened back in 2017 with the iPhone X launching after the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. If that staggered strategy continues, it gives Apple more room to experiment, which might explain why something like a Plus comeback is even on the table. But here's the reality check. Right now, this Plus comeback is based on a single mention. No widespread leaks, no consistent supply chain confirmations, nothing solid. And when it comes to Apple rumors, consistency usually matters. If multiple sources aren't backing it up, there's a good chance it's either early speculation or something Apple hasn't fully committed to. And from a business perspective, bringing back the Plus doesn't make a lot of sense unless Apple changes what it stands for. If it's just another big screen iPhone without standout features, it'll likely face the same problem again. But if Apple repositions it, maybe with better battery life, a unique display, or even pricing that actually undercuts the Pro lineup, then it could finally find its audience. Personally, this feels less like a comeback story and more like Apple still searching for balance. The company clearly knows how to dominate the premium space. The challenge is everything in between. And that's where things get interesting, because if Apple does bring back the Plus, it won't just be about reviving an old name. It'll be a test. Can Apple finally make a middle iPhone that people actually want? Or will it be another short-lived experiment? Either way, the iPhone 18 lineup is shaping up to be less predictable than usual, and that alone makes it worth paying attention to. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.